Being a first-time homebuyer is not only a really exciting process and life milestone, but it's also a time when you can take advantage of a variety of financial programs and perks available to first-time homebuyers in Ontario. And in this video, I will break down each of those programs. We're going to start with the Homebuyers Plan. This program permits first-time buyers to withdraw up to $60,000 from their RRSP account to put towards the purchase of a home without having to pay taxes on that money. If more than one individual is purchasing the property, such as two members of a couple, each member can withdraw up to $60,000 from their respective RRSPs. For this program, you can requalify as a first-time homebuyer if you haven't owned a home as your principal residence in the year you withdraw the funds, as well as the previous 4 years. Next, let's talk about the First Home Savings Account. This is a savings/investing account that you can open at your bank or other financial institution, and it is a fantastic vehicle for saving funds for your down payment faster. It combines the benefit of an RRSP with a TFSA. Each homebuyer can contribute up to $8,000 per year, totaling a maximum contribution amount of $40,000. The funds contributed can be deducted from your income when you file your income tax return, and if you choose to invest the contributed funds, all earnings on that will also be tax-free. Therefore, all funds accumulated can be withdrawn towards the purchase of a qualifying home, and no funds will be taxed or required to be repaid. Just like in the Homebuyers Plan, you can requalify as a first-time homebuyer if you haven't owned a home as your principal residence in the year you withdraw the funds, as well as the previous 4 years. The next program is one that is commonly spoken about, and that's the Land Transfer Tax Rebate. When you purchase a home, you will owe land transfer tax on closing. However, first-time buyers are eligible for a discount. Provincial land transfer tax is charged on the purchase of any Ontario home, and you will be eligible for a discount up to $4,000. Municipal land transfer tax is charged in addition to the provincial land transfer tax on the purchase of any home within the City of Toronto boundaries, and you will be eligible for a discount up to $4,475 on that one, making the total discount $8,475. Now, this detail is important and unlike the other programs. In order to qualify for these discounts, you must not have ever owned a home anywhere in the world. There is no option to requalify for this discount. However, if you are a first-time homebuyer but your spouse is not, you will qualify for part or all of the available discounts as long as your spouse didn't own a property while being your spouse. And the final program I want to mention is the First-Time Homebuyers Tax Credit. This is money from the CRA. When you are filing your income tax return, you can claim $10,000 for the purchase of a qualifying home, which would provide a tax credit up to $1,500. And similar to the other programs, you can requalify as a first-time buyer and participate in this program if you or your spouse haven't owned a home as your principal residence in the year you acquire the property, as well as the previous 4 years. More information for all of these programs can be found on the Government of Canada website or the Government of Ontario website for the Land Transfer Tax Rebate.